Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So Adele pays homage to Beyonce, and I absolutely love Beyonce's Lemonade album. There's like three songs I don't like, but outside of that, absolutely love it. I didn't like the artistic description of it that she did, but the album itself I thought was spectacular. I have Adele's album too. I liked Adele's album. Didn't like it as much as Beyonce, but that may be cultural. But let's talk about how important it is to be respectful. You know, I was listening to Adele give props and honor and respect to Beyonce, and I couldn't help but think of how Kanye did the latter. You know what I mean? And how beautiful it sounds when you pay homage. She broke her Grammy in half, as you can see in the thumbnail, and gave her, out of respect, honoring her favorite for 17 years, and um, it was just it was cool, And Adele has two coasts, so she's bi-coast. I mean, she's international, so she's gonna always outsell these American artists just because of where she come from, and she sells in America. Same thing with Sam Smith, I believe it was. So they have a distinct advantage as it relates to album sales and more people um, buying their music. But I want to tell you guys a funny ass story about Adele. So Adele was in LA, right? August. Yep. It was the same day that the Rams played their first home game, preseason game here in Los Angeles. And so I was like, I went to the game and I felt inspired because the Coliseum and the Staples Center is it's a one street Figueroa, and it's about maybe 2 miles, 2.5 miles. So I said, let me see if I can go to the Adele concert. So I leave the football game and I went with Team Watson. It was like 40 of us, right? Sam, his boys, and a couple fighters and a lot of friends and whatever the case. We all went to the game together. So I said, Sam, you got any tickets for Adele tonight? He says, nah, I sold them last night, so I didn't have access to get tickets from him, and he was at the game, so he wasn't. No one had phone reception, so he couldn't get me tickets. So I said, I'm gonna just go down there after the game and scout me a ticket. So I go down to the Staples Center. I'm by myself, mind you, and I says, let me see if I can scalp a ticket. All the scalpers are gone. I'm like, damn, I can't get a ticket. So I look in my pocket, and I have the Rams and Cowboys ticket in my pocket. So I'm outside the Staples Center. I said, okay, I'm gonna try and sneak in the Staples Center to the Dell concert with the because it's a paper ticket from Ticketmaster, right? So I says, I'm gonna try and sneak in and see if I can get through. So and I think of this all on the wham, right? So because I couldn't get tickets from Sam, and there was no scalpers. It was a sold out show. She sold out every show here in LA. So I say, let me look and see who's the weakest link taking tickets. So there was this, she must have been about 22, Mexican, looks naive, so I said, let me try and just go through her, right? So I, uh, so I go through and I hand her my ticket, right? And it doesn't scan, right? And I know it's not going to scan. I guess it comes back red on the other side, right? She has her gun, right? The scanner gun, and it doesn't go through. She does it 2 and 3 times, right? And I thought I was gonna get through, right? And I says, damn. I said, what ticket is that? And she looked at it. She says, the football game. I says, oh my, and I go into acting mode, right? And I'm like, oh my fucking God, I can't, I can't. I got the wrong ticket. So she calls a manager, right? And they ask me to step to the side so they can let other people in. And I pretend I'm distraught and everything and whatever's going on. And I pretend to make a phone call. And I'm like, man, can you email me that ticket? Because I asked him, I says, can you email me the ticket? I flipping forgot it. So I pretend to ask someone to email me a ticket. And so they come back and tell me that I can't get in. But I tried to get to the Adele concert, man. For real, I tried to buy a ticket. No one had a ticket. Scalpers were gone. So that's my Adele. Uh, that's my Adele story. So pretty funny, man. But uh, but shout out to her for honoring and respecting Beyonce. I thought that was exceptionally classy, and it looks good. It feels good, as opposed to being the aggressor and like saying I won, you lost, ha 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 ha. So barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.